Hi Facebook, me again. So I got another problem with one of these memes I found on your app. It was a meme of two people hugging with the caption, "I just need someone to hug me and tell me that I'm not as worthless as I think I am." Okay, my problem isn't the picture. It isn't the desire for a hug. It isn't the idea of somebody offering support or somebody needing support. The entire problem I have with this meme is those last few words, "as I think I am." I just need somebody to hug me and tell me that I'm not as worthless as I think I am. Hello everybody, my name is Ed Trevors. I'm an Anglican priest in the Diocese of Nova Scotia in Prince Edward Island. I get to serve in the beautiful, wonderful town of Shelburne, Nova Scotia, in the awesome parish of Church Shelburne that sits on the ancestral and on the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Today, I want to offer you the idea that inside of yourself, you have a voice that is continuously, constantly, maybe quietly, telling you how wonderful you are. In your mind, there is an often forgotten, but never truly silenced voice telling you how worthy you are. This voice is constantly pointing out how wonderful you are, how beautiful you are. It's pointing out the great things that you did. It's pointing out the best intentions you had for moments, even when they went horribly wrong. It's pointing out to yourself all that you hope for and all that you're trying to do for yourself and for others. It's telling you that you are good enough to try that next step. You are strong enough to take on that next challenge. You are wild enough to take on that next adventure. It praises you. It encourages you. It congratulates you. And yet, because of all the other voices that we've experienced in our life, because of external factors, oftentimes we've stopped listening to this voice. You don't actually need somebody else to tell you that you are worthy. You don't need somebody else to tell you that you're not worthless. As a matter of fact, you don't need any other person ever to say something to you to make you feel or believe something about yourself. That little inner voice is doing the job. As a matter of fact, if you did need that outside voice to tell you that you're not worthless, to tell you that you aren't ugly, to tell you that you are beautiful, that you are worthy, that you are smart, that you are capable, then what that means is you've got the basis of an addiction forming. If you need somebody else, if you need somebody else on the outside of yourself to tell you these things, then you actually need them in your life, because you can't function in this life without some sense of esteem. You know, whether that's a self-esteem, you know your own value, or whether that's an esteem that comes from outside of you. Somebody else tells you that you have of value. We need that in order to do just about everything. We need that in order to go to work and to pay our bills, to eat. We need that sense of self-worth. But if you need to get that from somebody from the outside, then you honestly will grow to a place and a time when you simply can't exist without another person. And not only another person, but a person that is telling you very, very specific things. And if this is the reason why you enter into your next relationship, It's a really unhealthy reason to have that relationship. If you're having a relationship with somebody because they make you feel a certain way about yourself, what happens if they don't make you feel that way? What happens if they need you to make them feel something? Generally, it means the relationship's starting off on a really, really bad footing. Listen, it's really wonderful that you have somebody in your life that tells you how wonderful you are. It's fantastic that there's somebody in your life that whispers beautiful words in your ear about you, that makes you feel good about yourself. There is nothing wrong with that at all. It's wonderful, but it really should be a bonus. It shouldn't be something that we need in our lives in order to survive. And if I need somebody else to tell me that I'm not worthless, I'm not as worthless as I think I am, then that is a matter of survival. And all of a sudden it takes away what should be a bonus and it makes it a necessity. You're capable of this. You are absolutely capable of this. It just might mean that you've got to train yourself and practice listening for that little voice. Just sitting still in the quiet and searching for that little voice that is telling you, good job. You look great today. You're so smart. I love how you love people. I love how you're so compassionate. I love how good you treat me. Listen for that little voice. Listen for that little voice. It is desperate for you to hear its words and take them seriously. If you want to talk more about this, if you want to talk more about this publicly, please leave a comment in the section below. If you want to talk about this privately, reach out to me. I would love to work with you on this. I would love for you to feel that sense of health, that sense of power, that sense of confidence. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you, and may you know the peace of being in God's presence. And I pray that you'll hear my words. But I pray especially that you will hear your own words about yourself, because those words are wonderful. You're wonderful. Listen to that little voice. Amen.